The hottest trend in dining out has made its way to the foodie capital of the Pacific Northwest, Portland, Oregon. The Rose City is known for embracing food trends and taking them to a new level. And in the last 5 years, it's added a new dimension to the food truck phenomenon: food truck pods. Parking lots act as permanent homes for clusters of Portland food trucks. And here they call them carts, because even though they're mobile, they stay put almost 365 days a year.
It started in downtown when the first cart showed up, and then a second, and then a third, and there was nobody telling them you can't be on this edge of the parking lot right next to the sidewalk. Fast forward to 2009 and 2010 when we started developing lots specifically for carts.
As of 2009, there were over 450 registered food carts.
You can go from Bosnia to Thailand to New York to Texas from just 5 feet apart.
This downtown pod at 10th and Alder is where power lunching Portlanders flock for 5-star food at around $6 a plate.
There's not a lot of places to eat lunch in downtown where you can get in and get out really quickly. You can also have 100 different kinds of food.
All of a sudden, Portland food cars became really popular, so that was an opportunity for me to start my own Turkish food. I'm the first Turkish meal in town.
The doner is really popular in Turkish food, but it's the shaved meat with the French fries. It's so good. It's just like a perfect combination of food.
Savvy cart owners win over regulars and maximize profit by specializing in a few signature items. But a limited menu doesn't mean limited creativity. And one of the most creatively tasty carts at the Alder Pod, believe it or not, is the dump truck.
Having the food carts in Portland is an awesome way for us to bring a small cuisine to an audience. We just wanted to do dumplings. Our 3 main kinds are pork and scallions, portobello mushroom, and then we also do a bacon cheeseburger dumpling. It's ridiculous, but it's delicious.
Bacon cheeseburger dumpling, that's wild. Or someone the other day actually referred to them as Asian sliders.
It's very strange. It tastes like cheeseburger without the bun.
Basically all of them are things that come up with off the top of your head, you know, and the sky's the limit, I guess, at this point, right?
A 5-mile drive north to Killingsworth and Greeley takes us from downtown to the burbs, where we trade businessmen for soccer moms and bustling sidewalk dining for picnic tables at an outdoor food court. This is the North Station Pod.
We have 7 or 8 different choices of just different types of food, and then each one has another 10 to 30 choices.
Like many cart owners, Rick Johnson, owner of Saucy's Barbecue, started out with no formal training, just a recipe and a dream.
It was a hobby, something I liked to do, and I just thought I could make money out of it, so we decided to give it a shot.
And they juicy, they falling off the bone, they so good. Let's come over here every day and get these ribs all the time.
Rain or shine, no one in Portland is cooking up barbecue like Saucy's, and that makes it a must-sample destination for all rib lovers.
The ribs, we cook those fresh here, and then we just let them simmer in this sauce most of the day. They'll tell you when they're ready. I call them Oregon ribs. It's a sauce that I make myself. My sauce is sweet, but it has a hot, spicy kick at the end to it.
Rick does all his slow-cooked barbecue in the parking lot, smoking and grilling his meats right outside his cart.
I get along with most of the owners here. They all say, well, your smoke is bothering me, but then they say, oh, well, keep your smoke going and bring it in, people.
Yeah, it's so good you want to eat your hand. It's a thick sauce, too, so you get a lot of it on the meat. And the meat is juicy. It's delicious.
I think it's great. Definitely a little messy, but I think that's what's good about it.
Historically, the food carts have been family-owned or entrepreneurial businesses. You know, somebody who wants to be on their own, work for themselves.
For idealistic young entrepreneurs looking to escape the corporate world, the best pod to set up shop is the aptly named Cartopia on the corner of 12th and Hawthorne, where you can get a dose of philosophy with your falafel.
My dad and I joked about how much work it was going to be, and I was like, and now it's been like, 16-hour days, 6 days a week for a year, and I'm just like, but I'm way happier working 80 hours a week for myself than I was 40 hours for somebody else.
Cartopia caters to the post-bar crowd, satisfying the cravings of drunken palates. Over at Potato Champion, it's no question who's king of the after-hours food scene. French fries. Potato Champion's fresh-cut fries come with a choice of 10 house-made sauces, smothered in cheese curds and gravy, or topped with chili.
We also have a new menu item called the PB&J fries, which is a peanut sauce, a sauté sauce, with raspberry chipotle sauce on it. Yeah. And it tastes a lot like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's delicious.
Okay, sorry. The fries at Potato Champion, or as I call them, frites, because they're double fried. They're awesome. Frying twice is always better.
The size of a cart forces you to just do one thing really, really well.
The thing John Eads does well is pizza. At his cart, Pyro Pizza, each pie is made by hand and wood-fired in a brick oven John built specifically for the cart.
Pizza's a street food. It's like the quintessential grab and go. So we're really doing our hardest to just get it out to people. I want to be pushing Americans away from like homogenized ugliness that a lot of people eat and try to create a simple product that's fairly cheap.
Whether they're serving up dumplings downtown, ribs in the rain, or pizza and politics, Portland's vendors recognize they're part of a new movement in dining a la carte.
Brings people together, brings the community together, and encourages neighbors talking to neighbors.
The people are real friendly. I just love the people.
We all respect each other. It's a sweet competition here. We just touch the people's taste buds.
And I really would like to think of myself as like joining with them to create good food for the city.